Okay. Versatile Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. We got a crowded house in the building, man. We got the young legends. Bro, I want to go
back shit, man.
10K Moss.
Wxvy Jackson and 1Milli C in the cut.
Let's go. The whole crew in the bag. Straight to the bag crew. All repping the hats, too.
You already know how we're
Let's go, bro.
It's a gang real life.
Hell yeah. And we got some treats, too.
Yeah. Sponsored by Mucho Quadro. If you ain't smoking out Mucho,
bro,
I don't know about you, man.
I gotta give it to you. First rapper in here with their own weed, man. You're ahead of the game.
Niggas need to step their game up.
Let's go, bro. I love it. So, yo, I appreciate you guys coming out. I really want to learn the whole story. So, I was in touch with 10K first. Tell your story about how you got into music. How you talk about a little bit where you even grew up too.
Fam, so yeah, all the man, I'm just from the East End, you know, just kind of Durham artist type shit. But fam, this all kind of just happened. Like this wasn't planned. Like, you know, we always been friends. Me and Milli been friends since grade 1 type shit. And then, you know, we bumped into Wxvy on the way. You know, kind of, you know, crazy story with that. We'll get into that later on. But like,
story,
fam, we just always been locked in. And then, fam, ever since we got out of high school type shit, it's like, you know, like the ball ups and shit, it's fun. But like, you know, we're trying to do more than that. Trying to like, you know, see more for ourselves. Cause I know a lot of niggas just satisfied with just you know, smoking, balling up, getting drunk every day. And it's just a cycle. And, you know, that cycle just ends. Everybody know how that shit ends, you know? So we're just trying to, you know, do something with ourselves and try and make it out. So one day we started a little STTB, you know, just kind of all went under that little same umbrella. And then, you know, here we are today making shit happen, you know? So,
sir, love that. That's a sick way to look at it. Like, we're gonna be chilling, smoking anyway.
Yeah,
why
man.
not do something too?
Yeah,
you know
just already friends
real,
and shit, fam. It's like, you know, just try the thing and it actually works. Right?
Yeah,
you know?
man. There's nothing really to lose. You'll have fun doing it too, right?
The ciphers too, fam. When all mans are linking up freestyling, like it gives you a little idea, you know. Like when you all man them get together, start freestyling, you're like, at first, like I remember Moss didn't want to freestyle. Like, fam, I'm trying to have to peer pressure this guy to get into it, and then boom, tutus, the man starts fucking with it. I see the man writing his own lyrics and shit. I'm like, well, hold on. Next thing you know, the man's doing this, that, and the other, recording in his own basement. Got man him over. We started making some tracks that weren't even mixed and mastered. They're low-key at 1-2 shitty what we were like, whatever.
Lies really though, fam. Niggas are like real deal hustlers with it, fam. Like, you know, like really just started off on some normal like casual shit, but like just naturally built up and be like, yo, I want to get better with it, you know?
Literally, like, you know, just taking every opportunity that came our way. Like, we really started in the basement, you know? Like, fam, we were really in there with the... I remember I was playing with my Xbox mic on my Mac computer in my basement, you know, just on... What was it? It was GarageBand. I'm just on GarageBand where, you know, we're laying down little small verses on the Xbox mic, and then, you know, that turned into, like, you know, meeting this guy named Billis in the Terminal 16 studios. We're over there. We put in a whole year working just on some crazy shit. Didn't even drop a tape after just working for like a full year and all that shit. But then, you know, just stayed on our grind, did our regular shit, bumped into like people like No Losses and all these other shit that just really kind of put like, you know, put mans in position to kind of
just like, you know, picking up on game and shit.
Just real life, just kind of just putting us in opportunities to win type shit.
Lies,
you know?
like, fam, you gotta wait your turn too, same ways, you know? That's what it is, fam, you know? Just wait and watch it, you know? Niggas' mistakes and stuff like that.
That's facts. Learn from others' mistakes, right?
It's not even like no disrespectful type of things. It's just like, you know, why not? If you can watch another man's mistakes, why not do it? So
the biggest mistake for niggas to just be giving up on themselves and shit, fam. I see so many niggas trying to rap and whatever, fam. You know,
never gonna get love
that first song, maybe even drop a second song, but where are you a year later, fam? Everybody's asking those same questions, like, oh, you gave up on yourself? Like,
consistency.
And the fact, fam, nobody's gonna pop up at the start, you know, either, fam. Like, it's guaranteed a hustle regardless. Unless you already put on, fam, it's gonna have to be a hustle, you know? It can pay off, fam. Niggas have their own fucking caps and shit.
Bro, you guys are giving me that good vibe, bro. I love the energy already, man. Yo, I was talking to Milli early. You guys just started making music together in 2020. That's fucking crazy, bro. To see like that, I was saying too. That's not a long time ago, bro. That's really not.
Years, that feels like yesterday. 2020, I was making tracks in the fucking bedroom and shit, fam.
And to see already, kind of, you know, you guys have that vision. You're already doing mad shit. You're already putting out songs, videos. That's amazing, bro. I love this.
Not even trying to stun either. Just try to show man's like, you know.
It's
hard work, fam. It's possible, bro. It's all it is, fam. Just really just believe in yourself, fam. And you know, if you ask me, the key, fam, is having the right team, fam. You know, personally, it's like, fuck. I already knew I was sort of like sick with it and stuff like that. But you know how you naturally with anything you're doing, you're gonna question yourself, fam. But after you have niggas around you who like reassure you and just boost you up and shit, fam. Like right team is key to it, fam. If you ask me.
I agree, bro, and I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of older guys in other things too, not just making music, other industries where you got to learn those lessons somehow, bro. So
we're young niggas too, fam.
The fact that you're young and knowing this is huge, bro. Keep up
young
that,
niggas,
you're
bro.
good. Amazing, man. So Milli, you made an interesting point earlier where it's like you're kind of feeding off each other's energy. Is that like a kind of that competitive mindset, like in a basketball practice? I'm going in.
When I tell you, you literally just laid it out right then and there. Basically, me and this guy, we've had this competitive thing for years, bro. For years, like, and it's been pushing each other to like do our best. Like when we were both on the ball team in grade 8, like we were just like before the season starts in December. So all September, October, man, we're just arguing who's better, LeBron or Kobe. This is way back 2014. So man, we're just arguing who's better, LeBron or Kobe. Talking bare show, hooping against each other. Then boom, we play together, fam. We're eating food. It's like, and then like just like different shit, like like you're not up earlier than me. You're not, like, and we're just like, like.
It's a healthy
stuff,
competition,
healthy
fam.
competition.
It's never been an envious thing, not a day in my life,
that.
but like, fam, I'm gonna push myself to the limits, and I make sure that this guy's also pushing himself to the limits because, like, you're my right hand dog, like,
can't win if your man's lose, fam.
So, you better keep
100%.
right there with me.
When your homies lose, fam.
100%. If you're all savages in a different way and you
that's the key,
click,
fam.
like
You know what it is, fam?
each other, huge.
Nothing wrong with it, fam. But I don't know if you can tell, but off it, fam. All three of us are 3 different type of
Yes,
niggas.
definitely.
But we all meshed well together compared to all niggas like, these are 3 the same type of guys. All 3 different personalities, but the key parts, all resonate with each other type shit too.
And there's a reason why I keep these guys around too. It's like, it's not because like, like they did this, that, and that for me. It's just because, I can keep them around, kind of be myself around these guys, like I'm fully myself. Like I don't have to act like somebody I'm not. Like just my real life friends. They're not just niggas that like I want to prove myself to or shit like that. I don't even believe in that. Just believe in just being yourself and then, just rocking with the niggas who really rock for you. Because, like, fam, you go back 15 years and this guy's still beside me. You know what I mean? Wxvy, it's a kind of different story because I met him, just on some shit in the neighborhood type,
Just getting wavy.
Just getting wavy in my next nigga's backyard and I'm like, yo, fam, I get wavy here too. So, we lit. So we locked in.
Yeah. We had to show the story, fam.
Yeah, real life, fam. Crazy story how I even kind of met Wxvy. It's like, here, I'll let you tell it because like, fuck.
Alright, okay, so like, Monster, right? We have like a mutual homie, and I knew the nigga since I was like young and stuff like that because I was cool with his sister. His sister's the same age as me, right? So we went to elementary school together in this and the third.
Boom, this nigga was my neighbor for 20 years. 20 years, okay.
Didn't know, fam. After boom, I'm balling up with her and stuff like that. And this is like the guy's neighbor, right?
Yeah,
fucking just chilling in the backyard, ever balling up this and the third, bumping the moss one time. She shows me, that he's rapping too, this and the third, but like I didn't think anything of it that seriously still, because everybody be rapping and shit.
Yeah.
But then after we had the next homie who was also mutuals with him, so then after it sort of made me just like, when you have like a friend of a friend who's also another friend of a friend, it's okay, this must be like, a good guy if all my friends fuck with him too. So show love or whatever. Boom, me and have 1-2 combos on like Snap, this and the third over the phone and stuff, just building up a little relationship. Then after one day, fucking Monster's showing me, I need a mic, fam.
This guy real life put me on.
Fam, he goes to me and says, I need a mic, like I'm trying this rapping thing, but I don't have a mic. And fucking I was still trying to rap and shit too, but I upgraded my mic by a bit. I had a blue Snowball and I upgraded to like an M audio mic, right? So I had the blue Snowball just sit in the crib. Mom shows me, I need a mic. I'm like, fam, I have a mic sitting underneath my bed, don't do anything with it, you can have it. And just off of pure love, fam, just like, word of mouth and just the 1-2 vibes already got off him, like, yo, fam, you can have this, fam, no strings attached, nothing at all. Boom, gave him the mic, fam, I linked him, here, take this. And like, low-key since then, fam, just been locked in, just being a real nigga, fam.
And when I reached out to Wxvy too, like, fam, I had no relationship with him or nothing like that. I was like, yo, fam, I don't have a mic, like, like, trying to say like, use that almost as my excuse. And then there he was trying to like, be like, problem solved, I have a mic, come take it from me. And I was like, this guy barely even knows me, but pull up, like, right. I need that same way.
It's off of love, fam,
It's off of love, fam. He gave it to me.
You get the vibes.
We talked for like 5 minutes in my driveway and then just walked off, He didn't keep no tabs, real, no nothing, fam. He just came, dropped that off and walked back home, and then just shit like that just sticks in my head because like, who's really down to do all that shit? Like, you know, your homies say that your homies, but who's really
and this was like
situations, you know?
This is back when I was like 16. I'm 19 right now. I turned 20 in September, but time ago, we've been locked in since then.
That's fire, bro. That's a sick thing because it's like it's a simple gesture, but it's so
it can go, fam.
You know, and
the smallest shit, bro, can go such a long way. Because off of that little gesture right there, we're out here rocking our own brand and shit. Fucking got a tape coming out tomorrow and shit, fam. Like, you think I would have known giving this guy a fucking $50 mic? It would have led to this, bro. Like, what?
No, that's fine. But you know what? You both kind of had faith in each other. You both saw like, oh, something could come from this. Let's get it. And 100%. You never know what it could be, right?
For sure.
Nah, that's it.
Never in my wildest dreams would have thought me doing even just this right here, though. I won't even lie, man. But you know,
bro.
Appreciate
versatility shit, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, gang.
No, bro, I like what you guys are doing, man. I was telling you before, like the fact that you got a show coming up, all these songs, all these videos, like. Bro, first the fact you're 21 and it's only been a couple years, that's crazy, bro.
You're young niggas, bro, with this shit, for real.
100%. You're
real hustler shit.
I can see too, like, you guys see the importance of consistency, because I was looking at the uploads, there's always been something since that 2020 shit. Was that something
and also
right
the shit's not dropping too, bro. We have like, we're never just not doing anything.
Yeah,
you know?
so much work we've been putting in every day still.
Behind the scenes and stuff that people see, it's always work going on.
Was the consistency thing something you guys jumped in and it's like, we gotta be consistent, or it just...
that's facts.
Yeah.
Me and Milli have a story. It's like, fuck, fam, like, if we're gonna do this shit, like, it came down to us, like, hey, like, before that first track drops, like, are we really about to do this? Or, like, are we really about to, like fam, am I gonna be a rapper? I'm posting my shit on my Instagram, you know? Not everybody's trying to do that, fam. Like, obviously, there's a million rappers out there, but, like, fam, everybody tries their thing, but, like, it actually takes a real nigga to just hop in it and then stay consistent.
Stay in it, fam.
And then stay dropping, because, like,
it's a fact, a lot of shit that can happen, fam.
Real life, like, nobody wants to be that guy 27 years old, you're still making a track once a year type shit, and then you never blew. Everybody else knows you haven't blown yet. You're probably not gonna blow up just because you're not hustling the way you should be. It's like, you know, just put yourself on that schedule.
That's how I be hating on niggas too, fam. Same ways, you know how somebody may come up where it's like, tracks are sort of shitty or whatever like that. Fam, same ways I can't even hate on a nigga, because fam, nobody was like tough at the start. Nobody had the neatest mixing, mastering, this and the third. Then fam, give it 2 years, a year and a half, something like that, fam. They're really putting in the work and they'll blow on your ass out of nowhere, fam.
You made a good point where it's like people leave too early, like stop.
You can't, bro.
Anything,
oh
bro.
God.
You know what? When you guys sign up for shit like this, you're signing up to look kind of silly to some people.
Yeah,
fam, you have to be fam, another man was telling me, I don't know where I saw it, bro. Some like, fam, to believe in yourself fully, to do this shit and get to the peaks of it, fam, you have to be damn near a little bit crazy, fam. Cause
not a little bit, bro. You gotta be crazy, but half.
In our heads, fam, it makes sense. But to a next nigga, they'll see you just a normal guy and be like, yo, fam, you wanna be out in LA and doing all this next shit and stuff like that, and you're regular. To them, it sounds crazy, but in our heads, fam, it can real deal happen, you know?
Nah, real life.
And that's not to be explained either, you know?
You really can't explain it too. It's hard to explain, fam. It's a feeling. That's really what it is, bro.
People will not believe in you, but like, yo, as long as it's like, as long as shit feels right to you, like, fam, it doesn't matter what anybody else is saying.
Same with this, bro. For you too, fam. Bet you when you told men, I want to do the interview shit, niggas look at you like, yo, what are you doing? A lot like, yo, what are you doing investing all your bucks on the expensive mic shit? That's like, fam, you don't see the vision, bro. Just wait on it, fam.
I drove an hour to come here today to come link you, fam. You already know what this shit is, fam. You have people coming all the way from
custom loud
too. All the way from the East End. Real niggas, you come to the East End, ask about me, pick up, you know, ask about STTB, you'll hear about us, nigga.
100%, fam. Trust me,
bro. You know what? I'm so happy to hear that shit from you guys, because that took me like a couple years to understand. Like, oh, not everyone's gonna fuck with what I'm doing all the time.
Trust me.
This is not that good, you know. But you realize who gives a fuck, because you're
eventually, fam. You have to get to that point, bro. We have to say who gives a fuck, fam. I was stuck in that for a minute too, but I was younger at the time too. So
recording a video the other day, and then you're recording a video. We were recording a video down by Kensington Market, DT, and then boom, you go by and you see people walking by and they say their little shit, they're laughing. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, just wait on it, fam. Don't hate on it. Wait on it,
and shit. It's like, you don't even know all the behind the scenes.
Don't hate on it, fam. Just wait on it. Trust me.
But I was that same nigga laughing though. You know, I don't even, like, I'm that guy too. But like,
I feel you. I think most people are that way, but it's also that thing where they're in the bleachers and you're on the field.
Fam, until you really do this shit, fam. don't say nothing, fam, to be honest.
I
Until you
agree.
really do it yourself and actually put yourself in another person's shoes of what they're trying to do, then you'll understand how much fucking work and bucks gets put into this.
Fam, that's why I be
This
showing
shit's
love to these other artists and
live.
shit. Is because, like, fam, if I actually see you putting in that work, it's like, I really know how hard this shit is to pull off. Even a clean video, you want that shit done properly, have it come out nicely, that shit takes work. And to actually be able to pull that off, it's like,
And a good
you have to
track,
respect
too.
somebody who can actually get that shit done. Because, like, a lot of these niggas cannot get that shit done. You can't even get a good song or a catchy song or somebody listen to this shit more than often. But, like,
100%.
I mean, you got to respect a nigga who's really actually putting in that work, you know, coming up with decent, even like better videos every time he drops and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So, you
And I was
know,
locked in for a whole year before I started dropping shit, fam. Whole year just chilling in the studio, making tracks and shit with these guys, and just fucking, you know, watching 1-2 shit that they were doing, but making shit at the same time. I had a heater that me and Moss made. I made a heater with Moss called Nauseous in November 2020.
that
I
shit's out now too. eh? When she tap in.
100%. I didn't drop Nauseous, fam, till October 2021. And that shit went up too. But the whole time I just sat on it and just worked on my craft, fam. And there's nothing wrong with niggas who, you know, who be working on the craft and release at the same time, but that's just not for me, to be honest.
Right.
I'd rather really just get my shit comfortable enough where I can really drop it, then put it out, fam. So I waited, and it paid the fuck off, fam. Won't even lie.
So that's a good point. I've got an interesting question for you guys. Are any of you different in that mentality? So Wxvy says he likes to, you know, perfect it, make sure, you know, it's ready to roll. Or any of you guys are that mindset where it's like, it's recorded, let's get it out right now?
Not really,
No?
because
None of us are like that.
Nah,
So
like
then we can
McQueen.
Over here, fam.
Yo, there's a video that our like second most recent video dropped. Like we dropped it October 2021, and we recorded that like what August 2020. Like, and it was like our favorite track to this day, and we sat on it for a year and a half, and we didn't drop like so. Like, nah, I don't think any of us are different in that.
Fam,
sense,
patience
man.
is key, fam. Waiting your turn is key, because a lot of time, fam, a lot of people out here, they be dropping shit, fam, and it really do be hard, bro. But the thing is, it's the wrong time, not the proper marketing and shit put behind
No
it and
build
stuff
up.
like that, fam. No build up. So they'll put out some fire ass shit and get no love off of it just because it wasn't put out properly, you know?
It's a good point, bro. The rollout and the
Shit's
planning
really
has to be
business.
there,
Like,
too.
talent gets you there, fam. But at the end of the day, fam, the shit's 100% of business, fam. Won't even lie to you.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Fam, I didn't even know what the, like, people say, oh, the music industry, it's the business, you gotta learn the business, fam. I had no idea what the business was, fam. People just always kind of talked about this shit, but, like, you go on and just see how shit goes while you're really doing this music shit, be like, oh, that's what they're talking about in the music business, you know? Like, being punctual with your business. It's like, you know, you don't want to be that guy being late with their payments, or, like, you know, you want to be showing love, like, videographers. You don't want to be
Actually,
loafing
like,
on their
your
bucks.
business.
You don't want to be calling them down for your videos. You want to have that, you know, that music industry etiquette with yourself as well, because a lot of people ruin relationships just based on, you know, just being overly on their videographer for the tracks or for their videos to come out, or like niggas be overly on their producer to like send back the mix and masters and shit, and then you like, I didn't even know that like there's such an etiquette. Like, I'm glad the way I am is the way I am, because like a lot of niggas, like even the people that I work with that are actually in the industry, they be hating on next niggas just by the way they be doing business. Be like, oh, I didn't like, you know, people talk all the time. It's
Yep.
like, you know, and everybody, it's kind of like a small world with like the people who are actually making music and like doing all like the industry shit. So everybody talks, and like you hear about these stories about people doing bad business and people like, you know, like just being weirdos and just different types of shit. You never think that these guys would be weirdos, but like some of these big names, I'm not even gonna name any names, but like people are saying that, you know, they're actually weirdos behind closed doors and shit.
Yeah, you gotta treat like
And,
a business,
you know,
100%, fam.
they're not actually respectful and all the shit when you're actually working with them and shit.
You gotta know how to come correct a
It's a
certain.
huge
So you
part.
can't come like, fam. I wouldn't come to like Moss the same way I would come to you or something like that on a business tip. You know, like I can't come to every person as a friend, and I can't come to every person as a business partner too. You gotta know how to play your cards too. You know, because if you come to a nigga on strictly just business type shit, and be like, yo, you're only in this for strictly business, not offering no
Yeah.
type of love or nothing like that.
Yeah,
But after you come to a nigga on pure love type shit, if it's a business standpoint, it's gonna be like, yo, you're not really serious about the business aspect of it. You know, you just have to know who you're talking to.
Real
For
shit.
real.
You made it in, and that was facts when you said it's a small world too, because your reputation is like your insurance in this shit, bro.
Yeah,
If
for sure,
people
for
don't,
sure.
if people
Real
don't
shit.
fuck with you, don't trust you, like those opportunities are gonna run out. So
that'll go around too. Like yo, people are gonna hear about you.
Real life.
It's
Don't
gonna
think I'm
hear
not
about
doing
you.
my research. Don't think niggas don't have their ears in the streets. Cause yo, everything that you do, like you think shit might not get out. That shit is getting out somewhere. Somebody's
Right.
talking behind you.
Niggas know the truth. That's
Somebody
a fact.
like real life. Like you can't fake the funk. Like you know, like
Facts.
niggas. There's a story somewhere about every nigga. You just gotta make sure that like, you know, you're not out here being story told about, you know, like you
Just
can't
don't be
gotta
trying to
keep your
move
face
too
cards
sick,
clean.
fam. Honestly, fam. Niggas like us, fam.
Just stay out the way, fam.
We
Just
stay,
stay
yeah,
out the
fam.
way.
Niggas stay out the way, fam, and also just come to people cool as fuck, fam.
I like
Come to men and just cool, chill, not on no type of tip or nothing like that. Just
like
regular niggas, just
not the loudest nigga in the room.
Yeah,
you
fam.
know?
Trust me, just on some normal shit, just trying to be cool with niggas.
Yeah.
you guys feel like you kind of always been the way you are.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
Fam,
think
we
so,
all locked
bro.
in on just the same vibes,
I
fam.
always knew I'd be doing some shit like this.
Fam,
you know?
something, like
Fam,
something.
rich somehow. I already
Yeah.
knew. I already
100%, fam.
Fam.
No way I'm sitting down in a fucking desk doing that shit, fam.
Fam, even before we started rapping, like, yo, we're fresh off of high school, we're like, yo, we need to be on some next shit. I don't know what it is, fam, but we need to be on some next shit. We're about to be on some next shit, and we're just gonna be, you know, it's up either way, fam. And the rapping shit wasn't even like a
Wasn't even
thought
in the
yet. It
plans,
wasn't even a
fam.
thought yet, but we just told each other, yo, we're about to, it's going up, fam.
100%. Remember
Like,
going
it's
back and
up.
forth way back in the day on the phone with Moss talking about this shit just on some dream type shit. Like,
I like.
just scheming shit in the future, fam. Just
Fam, man,
because
really.
niggas that want to be regular, they're wrong with being a normal nigga, but like, you know,
Man,
when you have
that's-
that feeling in your fam that like,
Yeah,
It's just not for you.
men's are
fam.
meant for more, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it was to me.
Man, and everybody says, oh, like, you know, I'm meant for more, like, and all this other shit, but, like,
Don't put in the work.
yeah, don't put in the work, so you're just always going to end up being that guy that always just talking about shit or whatever. It takes a real, like, hustler to kind of, like, make moves and, you know, 10 steps forwards for every 2 steps backwards type shit, you know?
Niggas love to talk too. Niggas love to like back in 20. If I had a list, if I had $1 for every 2017, 2016, said next on and then like we were talking about earlier, didn't put in that work, lacked the consistency, this, that, and the other. Like where they at?
Lying, we still here, fam, and niggas just started this shit too.
That's
the crazy
shit.
part.
And I'm just turning up now. Niggas are just starting to hear the
Yeah,
other weeks that
yeah.
I've been on for a whole year.
100%, fam. Men's getting top in shit we been had.
Just
and like,
turning
yo,
up
you
now.
like that? It's like, don't even
fam.
know the hat.
Yeah,
Don't even know
Don't
the
even
hat.
know the half, fam.
Yeah,
Just
complete-
playing your cards right. That patience shit is key, fam.
Yeah,
No cap.
Absolutely.
No
Bro,
cap.
it's all about just doing it, man.
Yo,
it's
for
all
real.
about
Get up and do it,
Talk
yeah,
is very
sometimes-
cheap.
Lie. Sometimes you just
Super.
gotta get out your bag and say, yo, fuck this shit, fam. We just fucking do it, fam.
So we did with the tape family. You know what? Yo, fuck it. Last year, like we kind of loafed it. We didn't drop it. We were planning to drop it at the beginning of the summer, but we loafed it. So then this year we're like, nah, yo, we're about to get this working. We're about to get these tracks on. We have 14 tracks on the tape. We said these are the ones that we want to drop. Boom, we're dropping them. It was supposed to be his glory tomorrow. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
dropping that
Yes, sir.
halfway
Big
through
22
June.
on him.
Yes, sir. Big 2-2, man.
10K 22 wait, 22
V,
tomorrow,
V.
bro. Let's get it. Happy
Already know
birthday,
we
my
coming,
guy.
man.
Let's
Hey.
go. That's fire, bro. Was the tape? Talk about the tape a little bit. Talk about like making that. Was this the first?
Yo,
was this
the
the first
tape
thing
is
you all made?
pissed.
Yeah,
First
no,
tape you all made
this
together.
is volume
Second
2.
one, okay.
Yeah,
But-
volume 2. First one was me and Moss, 10K, and then second one is
Yeah.
gonna have all 3 of us on it.
Okay.
Switching it up.
Talk
Switching
about
it
that,
up,
man. Talk about that
Yeah.
process a little
Man,
bit.
listen,
Sure.
fam.
That
Just
shit
know.
drops tonight at 12, so make sure if you're
Live
watching this, it's
tap
probably
in.
gonna come out like a week
Tap
from now or
in.
some shit, but tap in. June
Tap
18th,
in.
that shit is out.
Straight to the back chapter 2.
Just
Yes,
know
sir.
these guys were cooking up, making the tape and shit, fam. And fam, honestly, if I hit him up and said, yo, let me get a track on it, I probably could have got on it, fam.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't time for me yet. And that's the thing that niggas
Sir.
don't be knowing, fam. Like, to actually know to yourself, okay, it's not time and not be greedy. So, you know, I sat back and waited, got sick with it, fam. Like, they'll vouch for me, fam. Like,
Yeah, nah, for real.
Fam,
Maybe
we
my young
sounds-
prodigy in the cut.
Sounds-
Young prodigy.
Prodigy,
You might go
fam.
further than I do, you know?
Young
Some serious
prodigy
shit.
for sure.
But yeah, fam, fucking, you know, I sat down, waited my turn, fam. Fucking, we locked in. Me and Ma started going crazy. Me and C started going crazy and
sir.
everything like that, fam. And I said, next thing you know, we're looking at the tracks that we have. We're like,
Like,
holy
yo.
fuck, fam. Yo, we got like 7 hard-ons on us right now, fam. What are we doing? We're like, yo, this is the next STTB tape right here. Real deal, hard-ass tracks.
No kids.
After we put it together, fam, got a 14 tracks on the tape, fam.
Sir.
Blow niggas' minds,
sir.
fam. Different sounds. They're gonna hear this shit, fam.
Fam, niggas
Fam,
are gonna
cruising
hear this shit and not
summertime?
be like, fam, this is not no Toronto shit, no regular,
100%,
like, you know, Toronto artist shit. You're gonna listen to this and be like, okay, you know, like, this is some different shit, so let me appreciate it on some next shit.
Couldn't even compare ourselves to
You
the
know, I
niggas
couldn't
that
even
are out
compare
right now.
myself to a single artist, I don't think.
Artist.
We really just be
Yeah,
do,
fam,
we really
we
just
on
be
our
doing
own
shit,
shit.
fam. Like we one vibe, it may be like a somber party next door type vibe. Next
right.
night it may be on some old little dirt vibe. Next fam, it may be on some fucking little Uzi type beat. This
Yeah,
nigga
right.
loves to fucking do crazy ass beats, fam.
I might
We
even
just
be
be
on
good-
some Detroit shit too.
Yeah.
100%. Like
My
we
Detroit
just be
shit.
all over the place. But the main key is we don't be trying to sound like the niggas that are in the city, and nothing wrong with that. But you know, we be trying to sound different, fam. And that's what gonna make niggas stand at the end of the day.
And
Yeah,
every
that's
man
fine.
has their own flow too. Like, yo, fam, like you could I could identify Wavy used to. I could identify my flow. I could identify Master's flow. Just fam, I could hear it in the chat. I'm like, yeah, that's Master's flow right there, fam. Like right there, fam. And then like I'll listen to it up until I'm like, yeah, that's him still.
We
That's
be
him,
making
so.
tracks, fam. I'll be like, yo, you already know how to come on this track. fam. That's some
For
fun
sure.
shit. But like, you know,
Yes,
I
Last
already know.
night, fam, we're in
already
the
know what to
studio.
do.
You said, "Yo, wave it. You should get on this." I'm like, "Fam, you already know."
Fam, I already know how he's gonna come on the track before he even comes on it. I can hear
Fam,
it.
that's
in my head.
fam, that's the chemistry, fam. We'll make a track and be like, I need she on this right now.
Nah,
Yo, you be
trust
hearing the voice in the head. You're like, I need him on this right now,
Fam,
fam.
no kid.
Yeah, nah, real life.
Fam, that's what happened with my first track with this guy, fam. Yo, this called Play It, fam. It's
It's
out
like the
on
first
all
time I was in the
platforms.
studio, fam.
Yo, just know I was in there. I was making it. I was like, I'm like, yo, fam. Wavy needs to get on this.
Nah, the crazy part is I even know how you heard it, fam, because this is the first track I never used to sing on tracks, and like that's all I do now, because I'm sick at it. But fam, this guy had me and said, "Yeah, I need you on this." I'm like, fam, I even know how I'm gonna come on this, fam, because I never used to sing on tracks. Tapped into a whole next flow, and all the men that were fucking with it, I'm like, yo, fam, I'm singing on tracks now. What
Yeah,
am I
add that
doing
to
with
the
my
bag,
life,
you know?
fam?
Got the girls going crazy now.
Fam,
There
I
we
got
go.
some tracks for the shorties, just know, fam.
Let's get it. Do you guys hear improvements in each other?
Oh,
Like, since you
100%,
started?
100%.
Holy.
Come on.
Fam, if you were to
Every
hear
track.
some of our first shit, not even like it was bad, it was low-key catchy,
yeah,
you know?
fam,
We
you
always
know?
had catchy shit, always. But like, just the quality of
Yeah,
the music
more
wasn't
quality,
there.
more polished. and
Nowadays,
shit.
it really sounds like we're really industry artists. Like you know, it's not. Doesn't even. None of our tracks sound cheap. We have it up. We have our producers and shit that we work with,
bars and shit too.
and like you know,
not
our
saying
bars kind of
nonsense.
like match and shit. It doesn't really
Yeah.
feel like we're rookies in this shit anymore. Cause if we kind of have that approach, we're like, we already know what we're doing. So like you know, we might as well just like.
Like walk into the booth with
Like walking in the
confidence.
booth with confidence,
No
like, you
cap.
know you're gonna snap on that, like you know.
And I knew it's changing because from when I first started, because when you first start making tracks, it's like, let me just get this and finish this up, you know, finish it up or whatever, you know, finish up the spaces. But then after, when I started actually tapping in and like, yo, I need to make this sound hard as fuck. What could I say right here that'll make this go stupid? And then once I started doing that, that's when it actually started.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
started clicking. But fam, like our tape, fam, it's like fam, we put so much pride in our STTB tape because
No
like as
cap.
you can see, you know, STTB down,
Yeah,
that
100%,
shit
fam.
tatted on me and shit, you know, bust down,
There we
all that
go.
shit. But like you know, that's our pride and joy.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
way
what-
deeper than
it's
rap,
really
fam.
deep
Like,
than
niggas
rap.
really,
Like, that's
fam,
our shit. So like
Real deal care
to make
about
sure
it.
that like all the tracks, you know, that we put into there,
Coming
like,
correct on it,
they're
fam. I'm not trying to put
correct,
smut
yeah.
on our own shit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
for real.
So when we it's an STTB tape, fam, we're like, yo, if it's a teach, has to-
Yeah,
if
we
it's
be
a
talking
teach,
some
man.
crazy lingo.
Yeah,
too,
my
like,
bad, yo.
like, you might hear some shit slip out because fam, we be so locked in.
Explain that. Explain
The
that.
tease just means it. Fam, the tease just means the tape, fam. Let them say, oh, yo, so what's the tease saying? The tease really just means, oh, the tape.
Yeah,
man.
man, for real. We have a little slang for like all different shit. It'd be like
Very different
sometimes I generally feel like if somebody was like to just kind of overhear one of our conversations, they wouldn't even know if it's English or not. Not even saying we
Swear to
used
God,
say
swear to God, fam.
gibberish, but like you know,
You got a name for the language?
we gotta.
now?
Nah, no name for
that's
the
the
language.
next
It's
step.
just off love, fam.
But yeah,
you
fam,
know?
but like, yo, back to it, fam. If it's a tape, bro, we're like, okay, we're gonna come correct on it. It's not gonna be no shit tracks all the way through. You're gonna have neat vibes on it all the way through. It's not gonna be like no skippable tracks. Like every single track,
Every single.
you're gonna be able to at least say, okay, depending on who it is, fam, you cannot listen to the tape and say you don't have at least a top 3 or top 5.
Not lie.
Every
Yeah.
track is actually heard as fuck. I'm not even like trying to
Fam,
sugarcoat.
Excited, bro. I'm excited
Alright.
for this tape. July. What day is it? June.
June 18th.
Tomorrow,
June
fam,
18th.
June
Tomorrow.
18th, fam. Out
Yes,
everywhere,
sir.
The
everywhere.
Bag Part
All
2.
streaming
Chapter 2.
platforms.
Chapter two,
Yes,
chapter
sir.
two.
Versatile
Yes, sir.
cosign. Let's go.
You already know.
Bro,
Big
so
shit.
I fucking really love the hats, man.
Yeah, fam.
What I
sick.
see you guys doing is creating your own world. And that's so sick because then you could just take care of what you got to take care of in house, you know? How did the merch and shit? Was that something you were you trying to build this as a business at first, or is it just naturally kind of gone in that direction?
Yo, when I tell you this guy is the rapper / businessman.
Yeah, this thing was the first one to come up with it still away, but
this guy has a whole blueprint in his mind about what should happen, what's gonna happen, what he wants to go, where he wants to take this whole thing, and like he sees it from a business perspective. Because when he breaks it down to you, he breaks it down in numbers. He breaks it down in specific details and things that need to be taken care of, like from a business standpoint, basically. So other people, like, I'll hear their plans for their stuff, and like they'll have it from like we were talking about earlier, like a love kind of standpoint, or what they could, like a fun kind of standpoint. But like when he's talking about things and he wants to build things, like it's from a business standpoint and it's very professional, and he wants things done like
a certain way, a certain standard and shit. I hold myself, and like I also hold these guys to a certain standard, like, you know, like we're all doing this shit together, but like we're gonna do this shit together. It's no like, oh yeah,
there's no way one man. We always say if one man makes it, then we all make it. There's no way niggas are leaving anybody at the the bottom or whatever, fam.
Yeah, nah, hell nah.
I told him, I've been said, yo, fam, if a man offers me deals, so you're offering the man him a deal too. I'm not taking it.
Nah, for sure.
But the man need to be able to have some type of door open for them, or it's not working still.
But nah, we always been clicked up forever. Like, you know, it's like we never really had nothing to, like, you know, kind of just, you know, represent type shit. You know, so like straight to the bag. You know, it's just one day, just kind of, you know, just thought of some shit, just quickly threw that shit on my Instagram bio just because I look cool. You know, put the little bag emoji next to that. That's me now. Like, you know, like whatever. Emoji. I didn't even tell nobody I put that shit up. This guy calls me next day and says, yo. He said, yo. I said, yo, what is this STTB in your bio, fam? Put it that there too, fam. Like, that's hard. I was like, yeah, fam. Yo, I killed that last name, fam. Bag this. It stands for straight to the bag. He said, yo, that's cold. Fam. Ever since that day, fam.
Yeah, fam. It's a fact. When I hit boss, I said, yo, fam, what's this STTB shit? He's like, yo, stay to the bag. Like, yo, I fuck with that. He's like, yo, get on board, fam. Like, yo, say the word, fam. I was already doing the shit by ones and like, I already fuck with him. I'm like, fam, why not?
Yeah, lying and fam.
Having some shit to rap, just, you know, makes it, you know, the rapping shit, like,
makes all this shit worthwhile. Like,
fam. You know, like, it's sick to stand for yourself and shit like that, but I don't know, when you have a team, fam, it's like, you just feel like, you know, when you always have some shit, it's like, yo, I got mouths to feed and shit like that. It's like, fam, these are my niggas, fam. I gotta fucking rep this shit to the fullest, fam.
Yeah, nah, for real.
And the opportunities are endless too with that.
Sure.
You can fucking mad products you can sell. You can sign other artists at some point.
It's ridiculous, fam. That'd be the
movies,
dream of mine.
Anything,
still.
bro.
That'd be
definitely a dream of mine to, like, you know, have my own, like, fam, I don't even need niggas to really sign to me. I don't really know how all that shit works, but like, fam, even if I could just give a next nigga just the opportunity to kind of be turned up the way I was turned up, you know, just kind of take like a real humble kid that, like, you know, kind of I could see myself in him, just, you know, bring him through, you know, throw that little STTB behind him, and then, you know, just really give somebody who deserves it the spotlight that, you know, that they should have been given, or like, say whatever their story is or whatever, some shit like that, you know, almost on some charity shit. I would like to generally give back.
Yeah, it's a fact,
like, you know,
like if man's ever got like rich or something like that, fam, like, bro, I want to be giving back like crazy.
Sure.
Come back to the ends and stuff like that, you know, just fucking show love to the areas that, you know, raise a nigga and stuff like that.
Did you guys have people in your lives that did that for you?
Fam, I never had nobody that I could really even just show me the game like that. Like, fam, countless nights that me and Milli be like, fam, we used to be just sitting there playing Xbox, sitting right next to each other, like, fam, like, what do we even do? Like, or how, like, not even like, I just wish that somebody would have just told me how to do it, and like just some shit like that all the time. But it was just us trying to figure some shit out, you know, day by day, trying to be like, oh shit, this shit worked for me. Like, yo, fam, like, you know, you gotta hop on some shit, hop on this, you know. I just pulled this shit off. Like, fam, we could really be doing this, like, you know, this business shit, and then it's just like kind of teach ourselves, like, you know, how to get in these positions. Then you meet people along the way that kind of just help you out a little bit. It's like, okay, you know, like all the shit that I've been grinding for kind of paid off because I met this guy, and then that guy might solve a problem for me now. So it's like you have to put in that like 6 months of hard work before you even find that little thing that kind of clicks for you and then makes shit easier for your life and shit. And then
gotta get the ball rolling.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like, fam, ever since
the ball's rolling, it's up.
Fam, it's up from there.
Exactly. That's real, bro, and that's a good thing to have. Where it's like, I didn't maybe have this guidance. If one day I can provide it,
100%, man. That's the goal, fam. Because, you know, once you know what it feels like, you know, to not have that person in your life, you know, showing you the ropes that you wish you really knew from younger or whatever, fam. It's like, yo, I want to be that nigga for
Right,
somebody.
motivates you to want to do that for somebody else. You know?
I don't understand how niggas be fucking have the same shitty come ups and stuff like that and just fucking repeat the same cycle. I never understood it to me, fam.
No sense.
Never got that shit, fam, to be honest.
But it's like, fam, I wish, like, my goal is just make it just so I can just look back and just, like, you know, help other people make it. But, like, I have the blueprint. It's like, this is exactly what I did. Because, like, everybody, you know, like, you know, you see these crazy billionaires and it's like, fam, if only I could know exactly what he did to get right there.
Niggas don't want to give game, fam. Like, what's wrong with giving game?
But, like, you know,
you don't want to know what a billionaire did though, because they did some nasty shit, probably.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, fam. Okay,
no,
once you hit that status, fam,
But
you know you have to do some slimy shit,
Yeah,
fam.
nah, you
Some
know,
real ones, yeah.
For real, fam.
You have to do some slimy shit to get to that status, 100%, fam.
Definitely.
What do you think
corruption
that
out
is
there.
though, bro? You think it's that people don't want to give the advice, or they think you need to figure it
Yo,
out
I'll tell you
yourself?
exactly what it is,
Yo,
fam.
that's a
Niggas
good
don't want to
question.
give game, bro, because they'd be dead scared that the man they're giving the game to is gonna surpass them. And there's just some envious fucking gatekeeping ass shit, fam.
Yeah,
But
but
if
no-
you're a real nigga, fam, you're gonna give the game because you want to see other men's win. And if the man does surpass you, you should feel good about that because you'd be like, yo, I showed this man the ropes and he surpassed me, fam. Good for him.
That guy,
Some
and then that
niggas
guy
are
that
like that.
surpassed you, like for you putting that guy on, the guy that surpasses you, 9 times out of 10, that guy's gonna turn back
That guy's
around
gonna
and
show
put you on some
love.
shit that's gonna help you out down the line. That's how the shit's supposed to go.
Lie,
You know?
fam. But yeah, niggas just be too greedy and just, you know, don't want to show love and shit like that, fam.
Yeah, but yo, if I made $1 million and I had a blueprint for $1 million, I would literally. That's my one thing too. Like, I would sell a course trying to show niggas like this is exactly what you need to do to make $1 million. This shit is easy. I have the blueprint. Here you go, fam. I wouldn't even really tax for that. You know, just obviously the player's price for that. But like, you know, but I would really be trying to show as many people as possible exactly what I did to help me because, fam, it's not
easy,
good to
man.
see people struggle and shit like that. Like, you want to help
Right.
everybody. You obviously can't help everybody, but like, help as many people as you can along your way, and then, like, you know, that's where your good karma starts to come back, and, like, you know, just shit'll start to go your way once you start kind of helping people and shit like that.
Real shit, and that kind of keeps you in the game too. You know, you're not gonna be the age you are now forever. You're at one point gonna want to maybe chill out with the rap side of shit.
Yeah,
but you can
100%.
still be that.
Be like a
major
Jay-Z type
factor.
nigga or some
exactly,
shit.
like that. That's a really good strategy to look at. But yo, you know what? Talking to you guys, man, you weren't meant to have people guide you. I could see you.
Hell
weren't meant
nah,
for that,
fam.
bro.
Out the
You're
mud,
meant
fam.
to do it. You're on your own. You
Fam,
gotta
that
figure
builds
out
you
your
up
own
though,
way.
fam. You know, not having the, you know, the 1-2 role models and stuff like that, fam.
Yeah.
It develops that lions type skin, you know, fam. And not everybody can get like that, but you know, fam, once you do, niggas really can't tell you nothing. And even if niggas can, you're gonna keep on being persistent, just keep on going over and over and over again because that's the way you're built, you know?
It's like, what other option do you have? You
Yeah,
know?
for real.
Once you really believe in yourself, fam, I was telling Moss the other day, like, anything I do, fam, once I genuinely believe in myself, fam, I'll fucking stumble 1,000,000 times and I'll get back up fucking 1,000,000 times as well, fam.
Yeah, like, nobody, like, fam, nobody else's opinion really even matters. Like, fam, you think people who are really millionaires today really listen to what anybody else had to say? Like, anybody, I don't listen to anybody. Like it sounds fucked up to say I don't listen to anybody that's broker than me, because, like, why would I listen to them? And then clearly, like, I got here, like, obviously, like, you know, like, I acknowledge that, I'd be like, thank you, but, like, you know, I'ma still kind of do my own shit, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and like it's a lot of things, like, even people, like, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't do XYZ behind the scenes to get to where I'm at today, like, you know, even on this music shit and all this other shit. But, like, say somebody would have, like, people been preaching, just telling me, oh, just go work construction, you can make
Yeah, some foolishness, fam.
$27 an
Niggas
hour,
be
like, all
talking
this other shit.
bullshit,
It's like,
fam.
yeah, I'm
Because they
good,
don't
fam.
want to. Because they don't want to see. Yo, oh my god,
Here, hold
fam.
on, like, you know, here,
Yo,
let me finish
niggas-
this, and then
go
you
ahead,
get
fam.
going on that, fam. Because, like, fam, like, if, like, that's the easy route for me, like, you know, like, fam, just to be, like, just work the construction. It's like, I'm a lazy person. I know I'm lazy, but, like, I'm not gonna act like I'm not and just sign myself up for hell in a life that I don't want to live. It's like, you know, like, I really, like, you have to follow your own dreams, because you can get caught up just working some other shit and then not even realize that time's slipping by. Now you did this job for 20 years. It's like, oh shit, I ain't even done anything I wanted to do yet. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me pass that back to you though.
Oh yeah, fam. I'm just saying, niggas be saying bullshit, fam. You know, niggas be scared to take a risk, so they be trying to be bringing other niggas down with them to not take the risk, fam.
100%. Yeah,
Niggas
that's
just
the
be
big
scared to take risks, fam. So I have to be like, yo, nah. You might as well just stick and take the safe route.
Yeah.
Bro, the bosses are not made by the safe route, fam. I was telling this guy, my sister, shit the other day, fam. All the way down to fucking this water and the fucking Nike, fam. These niggas had to take real deal risks to actually get a whole brand. They did not get that by being workers, fam. But guess what they do have? Workers, fam. Because the workers are the fucking ones. Nothing wrong with taking the safe route, fam. But if you really want to win, fam, you have to take a risk. There's no such thing as a low risk, high reward.
Real shit, man.
There's no such thing as that, fam.
Very true, bro. You guys both made really good points, and it goes back to, it's like, you can't tell me what to do because you can't see life through my eyes. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. End of story. You know, let's get it. What you want to do.
Life and let niggas do what they do and just
Facts.
just mind your business, fam. Niggas be up other people's business way too much, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean, fam. People don't know how to leave people alone and just let them do them. That's big too.
Like, stepping on the wrong niggas' toes.
Fam, you be just like super trying to pressure people and just getting on people to do shit they really don't want to do. So like, if they clearly don't want to do some shit, allow them, and they could just go on by however they're doing this shit. Just make sure that you're staying in check doing your shit.
If we listen to half the people that told us to stop this shit when they did, fam, promise you we would not be here.
Yeah,
right
facts.
now.
I had a million guys tell me, oh, you gotta work on your auto tune. Oh, you should use less
so
auto-tune.
much shit, fam.
Or you should, work at this studio over here because you sound better. Or
lie. Now the same niggas hitting you. Oh, that shit's hard.
Yeah, lie.
Nonsense, fam. Like, nigga, you don't think I remember what you said a year and a half ago?
I lie.
I'm like that.
Or you don't think I heard of what you said behind the scenes over here?
I lie, fam. The little sneaky shit, fam. Just know.
I see that.
Niggas be remembering that shit, fam. May not say it all, but patience is key, fam. Just wait till the time comes.
There we go. Is that something you guys are you're dealing with now, where it's like, oh,
yeah, niggas talking.
Niggas are talking on the sidelines like more than ever. Like it's like
not even like not on no op shit or nothing really like either. Like like niggas really just be like niggas that you grow up with or like there always be like chit chat behind the scenes talking about because like they might see you in a position they might have wanted to be in.
Right. And then it could be all old. They were the same niggas that was talking shit about the shit you were doing before and after you surpassed them. It's just regular bitch ass nigga envy shit, fam.
I would never hate on the next man for if he was actually putting in that work. It's where like you start to see man's being lazy. It's like, hey, you really don't got anything going for yourself. So like what what am I supposed to?
I like popping up out of niggas out of nowhere that won't even lie, fam. I like this coming out of nowhere, some crazy shit. Man's like, whoa, what the fuck? Fam, when I dropped the nauseous shit, just know my whole plan the whole time, fam, was like, let niggas think what they want to think. But when I come back, nigga, I'm coming correct.
Yeah. Not with all the hype and the talking, just do it.
Man. I'd rather just not say nothing. Just let the work speak for itself, to be honest.
Because a lot of niggas be posting, it's over for you niggas when I drop this.
I never said that shit once,
and they never dropped.
I've never said once. I never said that shit once. Yo, just wait what I got coming next. You niggas are done out here now. Like, don't be saying that lame ass shit, fam. Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't be saying that lame ass shit, fam. Just shut up and do the work, fam.
I agree, bro. It's crazy too, because I'm a couple years older than you guys, but that shit never goes away. Like, you'll always need to filter that nonsense out. Like, you'll always need to do your own thing, because people do like to be in other people's business. And
at the end of the day too, fam, no matter what height you get, fam, fucking 5 years from now you can be big as fucking LA or whatever, fam, you're still gonna have haters same way. It's just people stop talking shit. You just can't let it get to you. Niggas are always gonna hate regardless.
And at the same time, hopefully you got some supporters that are solid.
Oh, man, 100%. People really be tapped in, fam. Just know, like, when man's hitting me in the DM and shit saying, like, I'm supporting you with the rap shit, really like where it's going, or yo, this track is hard as fuck, like, fam, that should actually mean something. Just one nigga showing love or something like that, bro, it actually can go a long way, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter how many people say it, fam, it's still, it means something.
And that goes back to Moss's point earlier, like, if you can help someone, sometimes that help is just giving like some positive feedback.
The little shit really making
like that. Little shit, fam. It's like, fam, nothing bad can really happen off of showing love, fam. That's what niggas don't understand.
It costs nothing to show niggas some love.
It's like they're embarrassed to have it on their page, or they're embarrassed for fans to see that they commented on your shit.
Yeah, niggas ain't gonna post it. Man, they're gonna post a little baby. Little baby doesn't know you. Little baby doesn't know you. What are you doing, fam?
Nah, for real, fam. I've seen niggas repost my shit and then still delete that just because they might rethought about it later on, like 2-3 hours.
Nah, I know some weird ass shit niggas be doing.
I peeped it,
like thinking about that before they sleep. Like,
you know some weird shit niggas be doing, fam. They'll post your shit and tag you in it. Then once you see it, fam, they'll take it down.
Yeah,
I've had that done to me one time. Like, yo, you are a weird ass nigga for some shit like that.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Social media, like, rules and shit are so weird, bro. I don't remember signing a contract for that type of shit, bro. I don't know.
I hated socials up till like a
Super
couple
weird.
months ago, fam. Till this guy got me serious on it. I was a ghost. I didn't post shit. Not even a damn story, fam. This guy was on my ass, fam. You show face more, Started doing that, and yeah, the IG went up, to be honest.
I'm a big socials guy, like fam.
This
You
guy's
really
just
like
nice.
if you're gonna be in this type of work, like fam, your representation is everything. Your face card is everything. Like you know, you have to be watching what you post, and like you know, you got to be on top of it because like, if you want to be in the spotlight, so it's like all right, so put yourself in the spotlight. It's like you know, like post every once in a while, try and keep these people's attention because like fam, a man is gonna see your video for like 5 seconds and swipe. And then you're gone forever, fam. He's not, unless he was actually interested, he's not clicking your shit again.
Not everybody
You're
can
just
be
another
Kendrick
guy.
Lamar, fam. Just not post and pop out of nowhere. I wish it was as simple, because I'll be like that before.
I like.
Facts. It's probably the greatest marketing tool we have at this point.
Bro, you know how much like
Got
mans I
control
got
of it.
tapped in contacts? I got this off of pure like IG and shit
This
like that.
this whole
IG,
thing was
bro.
for off
Yeah.
IG, bro.
Yeah, like
It's
it's
showing
crazy.
love.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
it's insane,
That's
fam. To
crazy.
real life shit.
Where you
Fam.
guys? Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go on, though.
No.
Nah, so even with like showing love, it's like fam, the amount like since I started this rap shit, and you know just showing love on just next niggas, just you know like even businesses I fuck with, I'm not afraid to show love at all, like fam. But that shit got me right here. That shit got me so far just in this music shit, fam. Like mans be sending me packages and shit, trying to get me to wear their shit in videos completely free, just off love. Like fam, like I be wearing niggas gear and shit, and then you know they be reposting my shit like that. Like that's a little piece of game, like wearing niggas shit, and then obviously he's gonna post you.
Facts.
So like you know that's just the next. Maybe he has people that don't know who you are, so you know it's just free
Right.
game, you know, free marketing right there. But like even with that, like fam, I was doing that shit to the point where I got on fucking. I'm gonna shout out Simplicity because those are my niggas over there.
Shout
in
out Star
Jackson
Clips
shit.
too, fam.
All those
Shout out
niggas
Star
doing their
Clips
thing
too.
over there.
Riches, all that.
Right?
But yo, like niggas like that, like you know, really like you know, like just showing niggas love, and then you know, like boom, if you really go and zoom in on Simplicity's page, you go click on some of these hats that I be wearing, like boom, like you go to order that shit, you're gonna see an advertisement of me behind the scenes on their website or whatever. So that's even more. It's like you know, my face is on their website. You want to go and purchase this item off their shit. Like my face will
Exposure's
really
good
be
exposure.
on there. Like that's good exposure. Like you know, like I didn't really sign up for that. I was just showing love, and to the point where now I'm the advertisement on his website. You know, it's just shit like
Pays
that.
off to be a fly.
Really
nigga,
pays
man.
off. Nah, at the end of the day, real
Pays
life.
off to be a
Moral of the
fly,
story.
nigga,
Moral of the
man,
story
come
is a lot of
on.
niggas can't pull that one off. Still,
Niggas don't know how to put that shit on.
Real
There we
life.
go.
STTB put it on.
What were you gonna say though?
No, I really like what you're talking about because that's real vision. You know, it's like I'm making a move not just to make a move; it's for the moves down the line.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we
you
be
know?
thinking so
That-
far
It's
ahead.
just human nature. It's like, yo, if I do this for this guy, he's gonna think I'm a guy. So, yo, let me fucking do this just cause. And then, boom, you walk away. You have a good feeling in your stomach just about what you just did or whatever. And then you're walking away, and then it's like, you already know that guy's thinking about you before, like,
Right,
you know,
hopefully
on the
he
car
comes back
ride
around.
home type
Facts.
shit. He's like,
You made
man,
an impression.
If you're
real
a
life.
real dude, fam, you're gonna come back around and be like, yo, I respected that shit. It was some real nigga shit, and I'll come back around and show you the same. Like,
Facts. You guys ever seen Scarface?
oh yeah,
fam, you know what? I've actually never watched that.
Yo,
movie.
you
Still, I
would
just-
love
I
it,
get
bro.
I get it.
Cause yo, what you're describing is the whole like the ending ends poorly. I hope your
When he
ending is
crashes
way
off.
better, bro.
Yeah.
But fucking the beginning, he's like trying to get the attention of the big guy, and he
Yeah,
does
that's
these
the
things.
start of
and
the movie.
just
He's
solid
like
as fuck, you know.
he's like a vendor or some shit like that, right?
Bro, he does everything. He's washing dishes, all this shit. But at his
Super.
heart, he knows he's a star, you know, a
Fam,
savage.
that's a
You have
fact.
to
Yo, the
have
world
that
is
star
fam,
feeling
Exactly.
inside you too.
When I watched
Exactly.
Scarface, fam, I said, yo, damn near this movie is wholly about me. Like, like yo, fam,
I don't
nigga was a
wanna see-
dreamer, fam. Like, not on like all the tips
No,
that he was
huge
on,
dreamer.
but like, fam, just really believing in yourself and just seeing the vision when nobody else sees it.
Facts, very well put. You gotta believe it, and someone might never know what the fuck you're talking about
Yeah,
or
for
trying to
sure.
do. But
Yeah.
as long
And
as
that's
you know
okay,
You
your
don't even
fam.
have to understand.
And
You
that's
even
can-
okay.
better.
It's
Even
okay,
better.
fam.
You
You really
can't
don't have to
explain it.
understand it, fam. Just don't worry about that shit. Just do what you do.
Real
to be
shit, man.
honest.
Real shit. What do you guys do other than the music shit? We were talking a little bit before your interview fans. What other things do you? Are you TV guys, movie guys, ball?
Man, I ball
I be
up
watching-
every day. I ball up
There
every
we go.
day, you know?
There we go.
I be watching like
Again.
TV and shit like that,
Mucho.
movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be on TV shows more so, to be honest. Damn. What do you watch?
I watch a lot of interviews, bro. Honestly, kind of what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, for real,
shit like that.
Yeah,
I watch
you
guys fuck with that.
I watch a shit ton No Jumper. You watch Shark Tank shit too?
Yeah. Shoutout Sharp.
Shark
I seen
Tank.
that one the other day.
Fam, Sharp.
When you know about Sharp.
It's like this one pimp. This one pimp.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yo, he be going.
Yo,
You seen him with that next nigga?
Hell yeah, he's going off on the next
he's
guy.
like, yo,
What even was that
what
about?
is the old new school gang?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
he's
digital
snapping on
footprint
him.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
fam.
digital
What?
pivot.
Fam, the digital pivot. Yo, fam,
Fam.
you don't know about the game, Church. Out of nowhere,
He's
fam.
like,
Yo,
your
so-
name's Church? I ain't never heard of you, Church.
a line that your man goes, yo, the cop, the church is here talking about, fam. Niggas have no clue what they're talking in code on the mic, fam. Niggas have no clue what they're talking about.
It's just so wild.
You didn't see the OnlyFans episode, fam.
with the
Wait, what?
girls.
The Blueface girls, fam.
Oh yeah, I did
Fam,
see
there's a
that.
whole bunch of like 7-minute sections
That's
of him
crazy.
just going stupid on every shorty, shitting on them, fam.
Wait, what? He's going off on that.
Yeah, because all these girls are bums and talking about, I'm doing OnlyFans, making no bread. Or like, there was one group of girls, fam, they were talking about all their side hustles, and like, all together came up to like 8 bills. He's like,
He's like, wow.
yeah, a whopping 8 bills. And after he just shitted on the fam, then after they started beefing with some next lesbian show, he's like, the problem with you is you're talking to me like a nigga right now. He said, yo, he's about to fight the shorty, fam, then take him off the show. It's actually mud.
It's wild shit for sure.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Fam, I be trying to just enjoy the little things and shit when I'm not, recording or whatever, fam. I just like to do, fam, right now I'm just trying to tap back in with all, like, the shit I used to be doing when I was a kid that I actually fuck with, like, just regular shit, like, obviously, like, man's live lavish, do our thing, go to the club, fuck it up, all that other shit, but, like, I fuck with just, like, just enjoying my time, like, in my free time, too, like, fam, that's, like, one thing, like, fam, nigga get busy on the road, like, fuck, fam, I be on the road all day long and shit, sometimes I just want to stay at home. Shotty's always on me, she's behind the scenes right now, you can't see that,
Directing
but
the whole shit.
man, she's at home talking about, like, you're not just trying to lay up and just have a night for just us two and shit, it's like, like, I get where you're coming from, like, yo, these nights are gonna pay off,
And shit like that, but like, obviously I would love to just enjoy my freedom and then, just relax and just have nothing on the plate, just have a full free day and like just shit like that. That's what I like to do the most, just kind of just rot at my crib.
Fam, like, we're not getting some food, fam.
I feel you on that, bro. Are you someone that consider yourself an old soul?
Not even the old soul. I don't believe in all that bullshit, all that too deep, all that freaking like spiritual shit. I get it. A lot of people are into that shit, but like, yo, there's no need to be fake woke or none of that shit. Like, yo, just know who you are and just kind of stand behind yourself and like stand on your own business. Like, I am the way I am just because. I like in my head it like something just clicked. Like I'm not gonna say I'm an old soul. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I should be born in this generation or some shit. Like I'm just literally just living life. Like I am who I am, and then that's who I am. Like I'm not like an old soul or a new soul or some shit like that.
Nah, I do be
Real
feeling up
shit.
at camp in the wrong time sometimes, though. Just because the way I feel like these guys would agree too, the way like we are and shit like that, fam. It's such genuine, just like niggas and stuff like that, like. Fam, I'd rather tap in with a man in person and some shit like that, fam. And this, like, generation time is not really about, like, niggas lie so much and cap so much, fam. It's so hard to tell the fake from the real, fam. So it's like, that in that sense, I feel like I could have been a little bit further back when everything was on the cellular and men's are actually in person, linking up and stuff like that. In that sense, yeah. But besides that, not really.
Fuck with that, bro. Very well said, man. You are who you are. Gives a fuck, let's get it.
Yeah, nah, for real. It's like people be too. I know a couple people that just kind of lost it, and just super worried about who they actually are. It's like I don't know. It's not that deep. Like like one day you just have to stand on your morals, be a man of your word, and just man of your principles and shit, and just carry that. Like there's not much more soul searching you got to do to kind of figure those kind of 3 things, the shit that pisses you off, the shit that you enjoy and stuff like that. Just figure those shit out, or figure that shit out, and then just run with it. Like people are just so caught up about trying to figure out who they are in like their 20s and shit. But like I never feel like I ever kind of have to do that, because like I am who I am.
Like
Real shit. Just living every day, you find out way more, bro.
Just make sure you're learning every day.
Facts.
I feel like life is pretty simple, but not at the same time, fam. Like, it's sort of black and white, but obviously it's a little bit more deeper than that. But fam, I feel like when you overthink shit too much, that's when shit starts to go left. Like fam, we're all just chill niggas. So you know, if we let shit is what it is, it be what it be, and just deal with one type of way. If it doesn't go that way, okay, let me deal with the next way. If not, then the next way. But niggas be overthinking shit too much and making stuff a little bit too deep and getting themselves caught up. A lot of stuff really isn't that simple. When you just look at this nice, like, fucking easy way, fam, it really can be like that, to be honest.
Real shit, bro. You just gotta do it, man.
To be honest, yeah, like, shit's really that simple, fam. Like, when niggas start hesitating and pump faking and all this shit like that, make it too complicated for themselves, that's how you get caught up, fam. It's really simple as fuck sometimes.
It is, bro. I have this thing on the podcast called Cliche Gang, where, like, damn near every episode we talk about, like, these cliches come up, but they're so true, bro. Yeah. If you just really understand that shit, like, keeping it simple.
I brought up your shit without even trying.
Cliche, exactly, bro. It all
I missed all them hoes.
It's just like what we were saying right there. Like, bro, just do your thing, and it's fine. Like, the simplest way to put it sometimes is just the biggest facts, you know?
A lie is it's the most simple shit,
yeah.
man. Just do it, fam.
Real shit, man. So, yo, you never performed as of yet. Any of you performed?
Nah.
You got a performance coming up, though, no?
Yeah, it's just me, though. You know, I'm just on some, like, I don't know. I guess I was doing something right, and, you know, somebody, like, you know, see me or snipe me or some shit. But yeah, like, fam, I wish I could be performing with these guys. It's actually kind of pissing me off because most of my hard tracks are with these guys, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to pull some next shit out of the bag. I might even have to drop some unreleased shit right before. Just, like, or actually probably not even right before, like, a decent amount of time in between just so people can, like, know it for the time I perform it. And it's not like I perform it the first time and everybody's just kind of standing there. They don't know the words type shit. Because that's another one of my biggest fears. Like, I don't want to be on there. And, like, especially, yeah, with the energy that all three of us have, like, I need these niggas on stage with me. Like, you know?
Make it happen,
it almost doesn't feel right having them not on stage with me. But, like, fuck them. But, like,
you're going to be there supporting same ways.
Yeah,
I'm in that.
You already know where they're same ways.
For real. But, fam, like, as soon as you get that first one under the belt, at least for me, like, fam, as soon as I get that first one under the belt, it's up and stuck from there. Like, fam, like, I'm going to be, like, planning my own shows. I'm tapped in with a couple guys on, like, you know, back on ends and shit. I'll make sure shit happen for me. So, you know, just gonna, you know, kind of pick up the phone, hit up my 1-2 kind of contacts or whatever, and then get some shit in motion so all three of us can perform at the same time. And then that's when this shit's really gonna get serious. Because, like, you know, the shit that we have on release, and especially the shit that's dropping tonight at 12, this shit is like, damn, it's gonna make you want to sing along. Like, I don't give a fuck about who you are or whatever. Somebody can relate to something on that tape, and then you can't even hate on it because it's all the way through. It's solid all the way through, and it's like, it is a work of art. Like, you know, it's actually, like, there's time put into that. It's
not the right tracks on there too. It's not all just super hype tracks. You got a couple, like, you know, relaxed ones you can chill and smoke to, some shit like that.
For real.
Love it, bro. I'm very excited to see where you guys are going with this shit, bro. I love the whole vibe. I love the whole movement, creating your own world. I like that lyric even said, get into the bags, not the Birkin. I fuck with that, bro. Even that was just like,
for real,
clear cut. I want this money. I want.
Fam, all this other shit, all this material shit, it really doesn't matter. It's like, at the end of the day, you want to keep that money. You don't want to have to be dropping that. Obviously, there's levels to this shit. Niggas can drop certain shit, like, you know. But, like, at the end of the day, like, money's money. But, you know, like, just hold on to that shit as long as you can. You don't have to spend that shit if you don't want to. So, like, you know. And, like, most times you're not going to want to spend the buck. So just make sure you're just trying to keep that shit on you. Because, like, you'll never know when that rainy day comes where you're actually going to need that. So, you know, just put yourself first instead of trying to, like, you know.
Big facts.
Trust me.
Financial advice, we get everything.
Trust me.
$1 million worth of game.
$1 million worth of game.
I watch them niggas too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sponsor this too, bro. Come on.
I like.
But all right, man. We're coming up on an hour conversation. A lot of gems dropped. Anything you guys want to bring up? Anything you want to share? Promote? Obviously, we got the tape coming.
STTB Chapter 2. June 18th, man. Come on.
That shit comes out tonight.
14 tracks.
14 bangers.
And fam, we just dropped. Fam, just go check out our page, Straight to the Bag Entertainment on YouTube.
Yes,
like,
on
comment,
my
and
own video
subscribe on
out
that
right
shit.
now, featuring 10K mods.
STTB Music on IG. Come check us out. We're gonna be dropping way more. Starting our TikTok account, getting that up. This summer, we're about to eat. Just know we have everything for everybody. We have all kinds of shit dropping, all kinds of different content everywhere. Because the days we live, when we're not doing our shit, when we're actually on the road doing our shit, and like you know, like shooting our content or doing stuff for like the page or for our music shit, like yo, just know like when we put it all together, people are gonna want to be tapped in knowing what we got next.
100%, fam.
Trust
for
me.
sure.
Fam, yeah, like just one more thing. It's just like, You know, just want to shout out all the people that kind of like helped us get here. It's just like, you know,
Live, fam.
everybody back home that, like, you know,
the
like,
niggas who really stayed down with this shit, fam.
real.
Them bag chasers.
Them bag chasers, like, fam. Like, one nigga that can't be here right now, Fitz, fam.
Shout out
Fitz. Shout out Fitz, gang, man.
man.
You know, straight to the bag shit, fam. You know, this guy just super behind the scenes, man. Wouldn't even know, but fam,
Fitz
people
is an
are super
STTB
involved,
Chubs, fam.
Trust
Shout out
Best way to
Spitz,
put
man.
it.
There we go.
Fam, trust me, fam. There's a lot of people behind this shit, and it's like it might kind of, you know, like it might look a certain
Real
way,
deal
but
team.
like real deal team behind us. We're doing some shit, so like,
Get a team, fam. You'll blow.
nah, for real, fam. Get a grind, get a team, and get that shit organized.
Man, them shout out their IGs already.
I lie, fam. Fuck, fam. My IG is 10K Moss. Wxvy's IG is
Wxvy Jackson, Wxvy.Jackson.
1Milli.c. Number 1MILLI.c.
Yes,
Gang,
sir.
big bag shit, man.
Versatile vigilante, man. Shout out to Straight to the Bag. This is a movement going nowhere but up. Let's get it, man.
sir.
Shout
Shout out my boy Vince. Shout out my boy Vince, man.
Real stepper shit.
Versatile vigilante, man.
Gang.
Locked in.
Appreciate you, gang.
Okay, what did you think, bro? I think that was a classic.
Stop it.
Yeah.